Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Fire Force Season 1, Episode 15. So, last time we had the whole attack finish up and everything. We found out, or at least it seems like the White Clad organization found out, that Asakusa is a place of power where they've successfully made two horned infernal demons, seemingly. Like the birth of a second one in the same spot was apparently like pretty significant. We have Haran, who is the one that became a horned demon and died, and then we have I believe that was Haran, right? And then we have Arrow and Yona, who ended up getting away. So yeah, very interesting. We had some sensing through the legs again, seemingly, which is the second time. I believe this is the second time we've seen that happen, and I'm really intrigued as to what that power is, because it seems very different from his just like blasting flames out of his feet. It was, it was almost like a radar that helps him find people that are in need. For Shinra, this happened to, but yeah, Team Division 7, right, is now friendly with Division 8, so I'm sure now that we have several divisions that are on our side, things are probably going to start progressing even faster than they've already progressed, since at least information-wise, because, we're going to be getting information from so many different sources and all that, but pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing where we go next, because I don't think we really know yet, right? So, yeah, let's get started, shall we? Alright, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. This is different. No death by fire beginning bit. Ooh, I want to know long ago. Day of the Cataclysm. Oh. Interesting. Ooh, are we gonna see Sho? There he is. They do the Latin thing too. Arrow. Okay. Well, shit. I guess we're gonna be getting into Sho into the next fight. A little sooner than I expected, but I figured it was gonna be happening. Is this? Oh. New opening? Wow, we're getting a new opening in 15. Usually it's like the halfway point that we get it. Let's watch this, baby. Who's that? Who's he? Team 8 gonna get another new member on top of Viktor? Crazy song. I really like it. Little spoilery, but we knew it was coming anyway. There's no way those two weren't gonna fight. It also didn't look like it was like... It looked like it was symbolism of their fight, because that battlefield didn't really look like somewhere that actually exists, so... Who's the kid? There's a couple new people. This guy, is he the one that is with Joker? Or am I crazy? We haven't seen him in a bit. Oh my god. His waifu to the rescue. That cut was so funny. uh... Oh, red hair guy gonna be engineer? Vulcan. What a name. Ooh. Oh, I want to see our crew recruit this guy. Whoa. He's a horned demon! Yes, take the protagonist, who changes minds, and... Oh, we're on the same age, really. And take a pretty girl. Alright. Roger Wilco. I think it is, right? I mean, based off that, it gives me the vibe that... Is this the first time we've seen... God damn it. Too many names. What is the sister's name? Can't remember. God damn it. I don't want to look it up. Oh, I won't hit a girl. Oh, the kid from the opening. Oh, look at this jacked man. We must win his heart. Iris. Iris, 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 Iris is her name. I had to look at my notes. I hate myself for not remembering. The Blacksmith's Dream. Ooh. He's playing the drums. Huh. Did we get this kid's name yet? Did I miss it? I probably missed it. Iris looks so much younger and way more innocent. I mean, she always looks pretty innocent, but she looks like a damn little kid when she's not in her get-up. Damn. Huh. Already notices a difference. Alright, commercial break. He has a machine, and then he threw one from the side. Oh! Hello, Lisa. Very unorthodox. You. That's right. I do remember seeing that now. Frickin' Arthur. Ooh. Is this guy trying to recruit him too? Some kind of relationship between these two then? Damn. Well, shit. Oh, shit. Yep. What the hell is that thing? Oh no. Iris, why? Oh my god. Oh no! My elephant! Iris, what are you doing? Got him to laugh. Oh my god! Did you see frickin' Maki's face? Holy shit. What does this thing do? Looks like it's about to rocket. Whoa! Whoa! How does this do this? What the hell? He loves animals. That's awesome. Yeah, I guess this planet doesn't probably have many species of animals left, right? Oh. Shit. That's one hell of a dream. Lisa? What's on your mind? Hmm. She can talk to him, maybe? Damn. uh, what a good guy. Damn. He looked the same age. How old was she when that happened? Uh, the other. Yeah. I could tell that I mean, based off that conversation, it was pretty obvious that Giovanni worked here. The only bad. What? What? Oh shit! He's getting that sense again. Alright, let's save him. Oh. He can sense people's emotions? If they're strong enough, maybe? Here, oh my god, look at his face. Ah, no, it's over? Shit! I got a new outro, though. Whoa. Whoa. That is some imagery, holy shit. That was crazy. That was like flowers, and then it showed like them die, but then like the roots of the flower going down, forming like the outline of like a human body kind of thing, right? It looked like. That was crazy. Who are you? Oh, it's their mom, right? I think. At least it looked like the same picture as her. Alright. Very cool. That is it, guys, for episode 15. Awesome. That was a really good episode. I love Vulcan. He's awesome. Yu seems pretty cool as well. And Lisa has got a really nice aesthetic to her character. Um, but yeah, very, very cool. We got a little bit of info for the day of Cataclysm. I do want to go back because in the very beginning, the world was engulfed in flames. I miss, like, it was the day of the Cataclysm. The flames burned ferociously. Their intensity threatened to consume the places mankind called home, the languages they spoke, and the culture they had developed. Okay. I wanted to... I wasn't sure because I think I missed the in-between line. I think I didn't read it fast enough where it said it threatened the place they call home, and then it went to this next line, and I didn't have enough retention on what the previous line said to, like, understand it, and I was like, oh, what about the languages they spoke and the culture they had developed? Like, part of me thought it was gonna say something after this, because I missed the previous line. I thought it felt unfinished. I thought it was gonna say, like, the languages they spoke, the culture they had developed had all burned away, kind of thing, and I was like, well, wait, so does that mean in this current like world, this Tokyo that they live in, they speak a different language than what they did prior to the fires and everything? But no, it's just all that stuff was threatened because of this day of the Cataclysm and everything. So okay, very cool. And then we got a little bit with Sho and the White Cloud organization with Arrow and Yuna? Was it? Yona. Now, I feel like we probably heard it before, and the problem is sometimes I skim read because I'm trying to watch what's going on and I'm trying to read. So I didn't realize they've been talking, unless maybe it's the first time they mentioned it here. I just want to account for the fact that I might have messed up. But Adola Link and Adola Burst. This is the first time I'm noticing a difference between the two. But I've been known to, when I'm skim reading, I see Adola and then I just keep going, and I don't realize that there is a difference between the two. So it's very possible they mentioned the Adola Link before and I missed it. But this is the first time I'm noticing it. And they mentioned here that he has an Adola Link with the demon. What does that mean? Like, so he has the Adola Burst, which is the fire in his legs, is some kind of unique flame and everything. I understand that, but it seems like they mentioned here a Adola Link with a demon. Like, so it seems like somehow Shinra might be linked to a demon. I wonder if that has to do with the spark that they mentioned before, and him being one of the ones they want to get. But very interesting. It seems like there's some kind of greater plot, and Sho didn't even I don't know. I wonder if Sho is aware that this is his brother, right? He didn't seem to give any indication. They never said anything about family, right? Those guys were talking about the new member of Division 8. They didn't say a name. And then they said, he has the Adola Burst and the Adola Link, and Sho's like, I want it. Never said, but it's your brother, are you going to be okay with that kind of thing? Or anything. So I wonder is Sho brainwashed to not even realize that he has a brother? Because he was taken when he was very, very young, right? So Sho probably doesn't remember his family. He probably doesn't remember his mother. He probably doesn't remember Shinra. He was too young. And he was probably taken by whoever it was that started the fire, which then they probably raised him and taught him in the way that the Evangelist and the White Cloud organization think, and now he is the way that he is. So I almost can't blame him for the way that he is. Maybe I can. We gotta learn more, because I'm not quite sure whether he has been raised to think differently, but he knows all the facts, right? Like, was he given the option? Was he given all the information, like your mother, your brother, all this, but then he was also given the information from their organization? Or did the organization, like, leave all that stuff out to make sure that he didn't have any kind of connection to it? We'll have to learn what show knows, right? But interesting. But aside from all that, we have we had a lot this episode. Holy crap, like, we really did. We have a new scientist, which is Viktor Licht. Now, you're gonna have to bear with me, guys. I'm pretty sure that looks like, I said it during the reaction, I'm pretty sure that looks like the scientist that was working with Joker, right? And obviously the way that he spoke, he was like, well, let's see if these guys have what it takes to be a part of our game. And that makes me think that he means, like, me and Joker, right? But maybe I'm just assuming that, and I'm completely wrong. But I think we've only seen that guy, like, once or twice, and that was back, like, in the first couple episodes, I believe. I think, was it at the very start of an episode? I could go look, right? It was very start of maybe episode 2? No, that's when Arthur showed up. Yeah, no, not episode 2. Episode 3? Aha! Yes, it's 100% him. There's no way this isn't. His face is still shadowed. It was episode 3. Did I write anything down? Did I get a name of that guy back there? I probably didn't. I don't remember getting one. Episode 3. Yeah, no, I don't remember ever getting a name. If we did, I just didn't write it down. But yeah, if I go to this and then this, where did my mouse go? There it is. Yeah, yep. Okay, definitely the lighting went off his face. I just wanted to confirm 100%. But yeah, so this is the guy that was with Joker, so... And he also seems to be a genius with, like, the Hijima, or Hijimi, or whatever they're called, corporation and everything, so... Interesting. I'm fascinated with him being there, and the fact that he is... you know, part of this corporation, he can very easily get into the Fire Force, and I guess just no one is aware that he is working with Joker behind the scenes for whatever they're trying to do. We still don't even know what him and Joker are up to and what they're trying to accomplish, kind of thing. So I'm super intrigued with that, because it's not like we have just one antagonist, right? Like, we have the other divisions, which are pretty antagonistic, at least until we befriend them. I don't know if Division 3 will ever be befriended. I don't know that Dr. Giovanni seems like the kind of person that we will ever be able to get to be on our side, but who knows? Maybe we will. And then, like, not only are the different Fire Force divisions antagonistic, we also have Joker, who seems to be not... At first I thought he was going to be, like, this main antagonist, but now he seems like the Joker, right? He seems like he is this wild card, right? That is thrown into the mix every now and then just to spice things up a bit. And then we have the White Cloud organization and the Evangelist, which are obviously antagonistic and everything. So it's really interesting having so many different angles in the show. It's really cool. I absolutely love it. But yeah, I wonder what they're up to. Why? I mean, obviously Joker seems to have an interest in Division 8. It makes sense that this guy would come in. I mean, it's a good position for him because they don't have a scientist yet, so he's able to fill that. But it's pretty interesting because Division 8 has been comprised with a bunch of people that all trust each other and have kind of earned the trust and all that, right? And they all seem like genuinely good people, but they all immediately seem suspicious of Viktor. And like it's really interesting that he's been allowed to join them because of that fact that everyone's so suspicious of him. So I'm curious how that relationship is gonna go, right? Because they all seem like I mean, we've only had 15 episodes with them, but they all seem like a family, right? And they all fit in so well, yet Viktor just... Even like the first episode, some of the characters showed up. I guess not the first episode Hibana showed up, right? Because she was antagonistic at first. But as soon as she had her, like, turning point, I immediately felt like she kind of fit in. And I know she's not a part of Division 8, but she's kind of always around now to make sure that no one gets too close to her boifu. I don't know. What's the boy version of a waifu? I don't even know. But yeah. I kind of want to go back. Can I find the point of Hibana? Where was it? Was it after the opening? I just want to see it again. It might not be super easy to find. Ah, there it is. I found it. Okay. So what brings a genius like you to dump like this? I love it. I'm sorry, I had to go back and watch it. when she says like a dump like the 8th, and it just cuts to over your face. Hey. It's so good. I'm sorry, I love it. I wanted to see it again. But okay. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with that, but on this other side of the story, we have Shinra, Arthur, and Iris going to talk to this guy, Vulcan, who hates the Fire Force. I feel like this is kind of a stereotype in some shows where there's a character that hates something, but then the main character convinces them to join what they hate, kind of thing, right? Like, the first one that really comes to mind is, One Piece, right? We have the guy who... Shit, it's been so long since I've seen the beginning of One Piece, but Zoro, right? The pirate hunter or whatever they call him. And he's completely against pirates, yet he joins a pirate crew because the main character wins him over. And I know there's others. I'm trying to... I guess I can't think of any other examples, but I feel like there's plenty of other examples I've seen where, you know, there's these side characters that hate an organization, but then the main character pulls them into that organization and starts wearing them down, kind of thing. But either way, yeah, seems to hate it because this Dr. Giovanni was working under his grandfather as a, pupil with Vulcan's father, both equals, and then for some reason Giovanni, allegedly, we don't know for sure, but Vulcan seemed pretty confident about it, Giovanni killed his father and his grandfather and then left, seemingly, and joined the Fire Force, or was he already in the Fire Force at that time? I'm not sure, but either way. And then from there, tried to recruit Vulcan, and because Vulcan wouldn't join, they started cutting off his supplies, and up till now, where it seems like Giovanni is going to attack, which, honestly, this kind of works out good, because Giovanni attacking... the problem is we saw the opening, and we saw that he is with Division 8, which is unfortunate that they do that kind of thing in openings, because now I know, like, granted, it is an anime, I probably would have assumed that Vulcan would have went with them anyway, like, they would have found a way to win him over, even if I didn't see the opening, I think I would have assumed that, But because I saw the opening, I know that he's going to join them. But this works out good because Giovanni seems like he's going to attack, and Shinra is going to be there to save them. And maybe it'll be something where he saves Shu or Lisa or something, even more so than himself, because Vulcan probably doesn't care as much about what happens to himself than he does the people around him, kind of thing. And either way, I think Shinra fighting off another Fire Force division and helping Vulcan will probably help win his trust a little bit, right? Because he hates... It seems like he hates the divisions that are like, you know, Dr. Giovanni's, whereas Division 8 is very different. But them just saying that isn't going to convince someone, right? They need to see it. And even though he can kind of see, you know, right away, they were like, you're different than most Fire Force soldiers, aren't you? And so he saw that, but that doesn't mean that the division they work for is much different. So, but I imagine that this being the case, like this attack happening, is probably what's going to turn Vulcan. But Vulcan's pretty cool. He has this this dream of creating a power system that can power a lot more of the world, because I guess Amaterasu is only able to power the space they have of Tokyo. It seems like it can't power the rest of the planet, right? If they were to expand. So, like, I imagine the amount they've expanded of what they have left of Tokyo, however it works, I don't know if they, you know, just settled with this amount of space, or if they've expanded and they were like, okay, well, we can't support any more power, so we can't do anything else about the rest of the planet. So his goal is to basically save the planet. He wants a power system that can... He wants to make a power system that can supply the rest of the planet with power, so that way they can revive the planet and then start bringing extinct species back to life. So that's a very awesome goal. And not one I would expect from, like, a machinist, the way he is, like a blacksmith, as they called him in the episode title. Like, that doesn't seem like a blacksmith's dream of, like, bringing these species back to life. But it was really cool seeing the device he had that showed, like, a projection of, you know, all these different life forms that used to live on this planet that no longer live here because of this day of the cataclysm that burned up all of their, you know, habitats. That's what I was looking for. And now I'm sure there's some animals left and everything, but there's probably not many. And as time passes, the thing is even records of them and everything are going to fade. So having things like that machine that he made is pretty huge, because, you know, there's even Iris and some of these others were like, that's an elephant, right? Like, they questioned it. They weren't like, oh, look, an elephant. It's because so much time has passed that the kids that are being born into this world are only learning about these animals that don't exist anymore through like education and stuff like that. Kind of like how we learned that dinosaurs existed, even though we've never seen them, right? But yeah, that's really cool. I mean, I was already endeared to his character from basically the beginning just because he looked badass. And then from the first introduction of him just throwing cans at their heads was funny. And then really, like, the second introduction where we saw him, like, tinkering on that machine and he's, like, playing the drums on it too. Like, I love quirky characters and the different ticks that they have that make them the way they are. And that's a really fun one. And then he just kicks it into the wall and they're all like, what are you doing? Like, why would you, something you just spent all this time working on, why would you kick it into a wall like that? And he's like, anything I make isn't gonna break because of that. You know, it's like so confident in his own work and everything. It was great. I love him. And then on top of that, we get this very, you know, noble and cool dream of, you know, wanting to power the planet and save all these extinct species and revive the planet to what it used to be. Very, very cool. I love it. Can't wait for him to join the team. And it seems like in the opening, I think we only saw Vulcan and you with, like, the rest of the fire soldiers. So I could be wrong. I mean, if I'm analyzing this heavily, I guess I can go back and briefly look. But I don't think we saw Lisa, did we? I very well could just be forgetting. But I don't think I'd forget her. Wasn't there a shot of, like, the whole Division 8? Yeah, let's see. All the characters come into shot here, I think. So, it's very faded, but I definitely see Obi, Hinawa, Tamaki, Iris, Arthur, Maki. The scientist is there, Vulcan, and the kid. I don't see Lisa there. So I wonder if Lisa... Like, what's going to happen to Lisa if Vulcan leaves? She's a very cool character. I like her design, and she's very attractive. I hope she doesn't just leave the story. But, I mean, if that's what... obviously, I'd rather her follow whatever she wants to do, right? So, maybe she'll just choose to head off on her own journey or something. Or maybe for some reason they decided not to put her in there, but she does join. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens with her. But yeah. They mentioned that was like the key that made me think that Giovanni worked here before, was the fact that Vulcan said you left for money and power, which obviously made me think that means he must have been here if he left. So. But yeah, very, very cool, guys. I am excited to see more. I really like these new characters. I want to learn even more about them than we already know. I want to save them from this crisis of Division 3. I wonder if there will be any chance of backup. Like, could have Division 8 predicted this? Or is Shinra and Arthur enough for Giovanni? Also, they mentioned that the father... I'm sorry. I did say that Giovanni must have killed his father and grandfather because that's what he said, but they both turned into infernals, right, at the same time. I imagine that was due to the like bugs that turn people into infernals. So I imagine that was in fact Giovanni, right? So we'll have to wait and see more about that. But also, if Giovanni has access to the bugs that turn people into infernals, and all we've seen so far is the Evangelists having those, does that mean there's a connection between Giovanni and the Evangelists? Or does that mean that there's just two different organizations that have access to these bugs that do this? But either way, that was just another quick theory that came into my mind. So, but yeah. Anyways, very fun. That's going to be it for me, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. The link is in the description below, or it should be popping up on the screen. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.